Welcome back, everyone. If you missed part one, don't worry. We covered a lot, and now it's time for part two. Today, we're talking about the situation we all run into, the double standards, dating struggles, and the people who make life more complicated than it needs to be. So sit back and get ready to hear it straight. No fluff, no excuses, just real talk.
Okay, so what we're talking about now. Oh, everybody's saying they have options. What really is an option? Is it a legitimate option, or is it, just somebody bored doom scrolling on their phone who tends to end up in 5 different situationships out of boredom? What really are your options, people? I mean, let's think about it. And these apps nowadays, the Tinder, the Bumble, there's a million of them, right? And they're like, oh, somebody likes you, somebody likes you, somebody likes you. Like, makes everybody just feel more, I don't know, big-headed, I guess. But it's like, yeah, they don't like you, they like your photo. And who's going to put a photo of themselves up, having just woken up in the morning, like, unshowered? No, that's like your best foot forward. Like, people don't actually like you. People don't actually like you, man. Like, but this new culture is like, it's like this person likes an illusion of you and may not even like you once they know you as a human being. Like, that's dead ass.
Fact.
How it is now.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. Let's talk real. They don't like you.
How about the ones that didn't even put a picture?
Yeah, they have an idea of you in their head. Like, that's all you're gonna get.
Is it me?
Just lost my voice. Yes, I just lost my handy dandy notes.
It's fine.
So
She pulled a Mandy.
Oh,
I know.
gosh.
I'm like, wait, but I don't think it's my turn. I think it's still her.
Oh, gosh.
And yeah, you know what? Okay, look, I put my morning faces up on my profile. I put funny faces up there. Today, this morning, I come across something in one of my singles groups on Facebook. Apparently, that is a trend.
What, putting silly faces?
Putting silly faces up there now. And I'm like, but I started that 2 months ago.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Are we saying Miss Kimberly started that trend?
It's just...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
okay,
saying I started doing that 2 months ago, and now I see this thing about now it's popular. Thing. I'm like, really? Yeah, now it's a thing. Which I have not come across any of those yet. But I've also deleted a lot of those. What?
Oh.
Maybe I'm just bitter. What I'm just like, yeah, none of you actually like me. In fact, if you actually speak to me, which I don't allow next to anybody to anymore, you're probably not going to like a damn thing I have to say and who I am as a human being. No, you saw my photos. That's what you saw. And then you created this idea of me in your head.
I just stay single.
And again, like, these options are not actual options. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
Right.
It's a different world out here now, Like, back in the day, we're all old enough to remember, like, you found somebody you liked, you bonded, you stayed with that person. Now it's all
people
one night stands and
people entertaining boredom.
Well, entertaining boredom, yeah, but I do feel like so many of us have been wronged so much now that I feel like some of what we do in this dating culture is also like a game of get back and wrong for wrong,
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Maybe not even intentionally doing it, but it's like,
human
no,
nature.
Somebody made me feel like shit, so look at me,
Right.
Well,
it's the dog syndrome.
Awful.
Yes,
Yeah, everybody acts like they have options. Like you said, I think these people are just bored on a Tuesday.
for
You
real.
know,
Monday,
I
Tuesday, Wednesday, it doesn't
yeah,
matter. The day these people are just bored.
I read the
I think
bios, and
I
I
think
make the cut. What?
yeah. I was gonna say it sounds like people being available, like just being available is counting as like dating.
Yeah,
But then, too, on that same note, like, people, I would agree 100% that people think being available counts as dating, or like talking to somebody counts as dating. But,
Right.
like, then on the other side of that, they're also dating for other people. And when they find out you're doing the same thing, oh, it's not okay for you to do it, though.
Right.
And,
Right.
and,
I
and I know
see
that
that.
we're going to touch on this more later on in this episode, but it's like, man, it's full of double standards. Full of
Yeah.
double standards.
It's
And
horrible.
not one particular identity is strictly to blame, because we're all doing it to some degree. We may not even know it. We may not even vocalize it, but we may feel it.
Well, people are always looking for the next best thing. There's something bigger and better out there.
yeah,
That's so true.
I agree with
Okay,
that.
I see what you guys are saying.
They're always looking for greener grass, and
And everything's just so available. Like there's just options everywhere, right?
If you're on those dating apps, it sounds like it is.
It, there's options everywhere. So, I can talk to you today, have you in my back pocket, and then, talk to five other. And I don't know how people do that because I can barely talk to myself some days.
I don't know. I don't know how people do that either, because I mean, I just get one person trying to know me that doesn't already know me, and I'm like, motherfucker, you're just annoying. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I changed my dating style up since last time we talked about that. I've deleted a few of those apps. In fact, the one I'm on, I just have it paused. And it's just, I'm trying to focus on this one person that I'm not even going to talk about on here. But Boomerang Boy did make a comeback. For a brief moment, I saw that face, Mandy. I know. Mister, I'm not going to hurt you. I can't do the distance anymore. You know what? Your distance.
Exactly.
Whatever. I got a nice
Sir,
fake
you're going to
no
find
out of
out
it.
about distance.
Oh, he's blocked now, and I deleted it. So I have no way to get a contact. Well, not that I ever reached out to him. He always reached out to me. So unless he finds me on Zelle or Cash App. I wish some motherfucker would do that. You know how you see that on Facebook? I've blocked him on everything, but he sends me $20 on Cash App just to say hi.
What?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I debated
That's a
sharing my
thing.
Cash App link, but then I'm like, yeah, with my luck, it'd be some kind of scam or some shit.
Yeah, that's funny.
So that's why I didn't share my Cash App stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to test this theory.
But see, he came back, and it fits perfectly in with this segment here, is because he came back because he's lonely, and it's the holidays. He's just entertaining, or rather using me to entertain his loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
And
holidays
it's very
are
noticeable. I've noticed that it's every freaking holiday. The past 3 holidays, it's like, boom, hey you.
Mm-hmm. Felt that. Same boat.
Yeah,
People are coming
but
out
no.
the woodwork that I haven't talked to in months, and I'm like, man, piss off.
It's just because he texts you a few days in a row doesn't mean crap. It's like, calm down, baby.
No.
He's not your soulmate.
No.
That don't affect
Unless
nobody
he's
these
claiming
days.
you, making dates, showing up, and claims you after dating for a bit, you are not that special. And sometimes, given all of that, you still might not be. Dating today's a joke. It really is.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
very
nobody
different.
wants a commitment, but also they won't say what they really want. And I appreciate the truth over the bullshit anyway, anytime.
Oh,
Oh
Last
absolutely.
yeah,
year I
definitely.
met this guy on the dating app and he's like, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just looking for a friends with benefits thing. And I was like, oh, well, I'm looking for a relationship. He said, well, let's go have a drink and talk. And we did. And, well, I had my first ever friends with benefits. But I
Okay.
appreciated the honesty. Like, I wasn't looking for that, but like, he was honest and good looking. And anyway,
That's the
so
thing.
it was a thing. It was a thing.
That's the thing, though. Like, why are people so afraid to express that? Like, I'm not against friends with benefits and no commitment stuff, like, at all. But just tell me that in the beginning. Like, don't go through the
Yeah.
hoops of the bullshit and the promises and whatnot. And,
Yes. Stop the love bombing.
like, if that's what you want, like, we can discuss that. We can see if we vibe like that. Like, that's not something I am against in the slightest. However, I am against being
Absolutely.
fucking lied to and used and then
Yeah.
fucking discarded. Like,
For
that's
one
not shit I'm
time,
down with.
buddy, had you come up
Make your
and been
intentions clear.
up front with me, we could have been doing this for a year. But you did
Yeah.
it for one freaking night because you were
Preach.
too scared to be truthful.
Preach. Like, just be honest from the jump. Like, if you're not actually looking for anything, but you want a little, fun times, fucking say that. That would save so many people so many fucking
It would save a lot of
shitty
time.
times.
That's for sure.
Sure.
Because I can tell you that's not my style. I'm too emotional
Yeah.
to do. Yeah,
That
I like
happened.
my person. I like my person to be my person. Period. I don't want to share. I don't want to, just part time. I go big or go home.
Well, that's how I am, but that one particular person, and it did come up. I did catch feelings, and I
I would.
told
I
him,
definitely would.
and then we talked through it, and I turned my emotions off, and that was the worst thing I could ever have done because it took me a year to be able to turn that back on. And I think sometimes I still have trouble with that.
I'll go more into detail about my experience on the next episode, but I have a situation almost identical to that, Kim.
Really?
Yes, where it started out as, one thing, which was cool. And then, yeah, feelings got involved. And I wasn't even the one involving them. It started on the opposite person's end. And then I started feeling some kind of way. And it just, yeah. That'll be for next episode, though.
Well, I think situationship's the new tax bracket.
Right?
I mean, they want the girlfriend energy with the whole, we're chilling it for no labels, no accountability, but they want all the expectations. They want the woman, the energy, the consistency. They need the responsibility. That's not dating. That's a delusion.
Not only that, though, not only is it the new tax bracket, which I agree with you 100%, but it's also they want the world, right, from the other person.
Oh, yes.
And what are they doing for you? Nothing.
Nothing.
Bare minimum at best. And my experience has been the bare minimum keeps getting more and more bare as the days go on. Like, I feel like that's also too part of why I don't involve myself in it a lot anymore, if that makes sense. Because
Yeah.
I've heard it all at this point. Like,
We drop it.
I am guilty in my past of investing so much time and effort into a person who just didn't give a fuck about me, you know? But I don't know what the bigger
Absolutely.
kicker was. I don't know what the bigger kicker was is how much time and effort and everything that I invested into that person. And that they didn't give a fuck about me, but they pretended to. But
Yeah.
only in the way of giving the bare minimum and nothing more.
Yeah. I told
And
somebody
then
today.
when
Go ahead.
and then when we do it, right? Because I mean, again, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm guilty of boredom, flirting myself. But when we give the bare minimum back, whether it's because we're sick and tired of it, whether because we know this person's bullshitting, whatever our reasons, when we do it back, it is all of a sudden then we're the bad ones, the villain in the story. Like,
Yes.
you didn't pay attention to me, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Like, it's like, nah, man, nah, fucking save your shit. Like, you can't bullshit a bullshitter, okay?
Right. Definitely not.
And
Yeah.
that's just my feelings on the matter. Like, it's giving the bare minimum, and it's just like Kimberly said, wanting the perks without having to do any of the work, whether that be emotionally, physically, whatever. They just don't want to do it.
Well, yeah, because, everyone's healing these days. No, baby. Some of y'all are hiding emotional laziness with cute captions.
I think most people are not healing these days. They think
No.
they are. But what they consider healing is out of sight, out of mind. So if I don't see you, if I don't deal with you, if I don't have to think about it,
Yep.
then I'm healed. But what they
Right.
don't understand is the next time you meet somebody and they touch those same buttons, you feel
Yes.
triggered. And people don't
Absolutely.
understand. Like,
Yes. I agree
you
with
didn't
that.
take time to heal. A lot of people look at people and they're like, well, so and so did this to me and you're acting like that, so you must be doing it too. And that's not the case at all.
No.
No.
We have to learn to separate and judge people based on their own actions versus just our past traumas, because we all have them. We all have them.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
thing is, I think we all have them from early on. And I think it's just getting earlier and earlier and earlier that people are starting to like feel their or to receive their traumas.
Yeah.
And so it's it's hard out there because we're all carrying around this baggage. And then we just, here, you carry it with me. And then we take a piece of their baggage and then we're carrying that and everybody's doing it and everybody's got everybody's shit all mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all just need to put it down.
Yeah. Healing takes effort. And I hate when they post about it because I'm like, it takes just a few seconds to post that. You're not healed just because, oh, I'm healed. No. And if your trauma is still holding up your current relationship hostage, go to therapy, not my phone, because I don't want it.
Well, for me, healing, which I know I've talked to you ladies a lot, kind of in our private conversations. You want to know how I knew I was truly healing?
Yeah.
When the fucking pain became unbearable. When I started reliving and rethinking and just, instead of pushing the memories that I didn't want out of my mind, instead of running from them like I did so often, whether that be with alcohol, whether that be with a hookup, whether that be with shopping, once I actually felt it and allowed it instead of chased it away, and once I felt that fucking soul-shattering pain, is when I knew that was healing.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
I think
from
most versions of healing, like Mandy had said, is just, oh, I'm healed because I'm over it. No, the fuck you're not.
No, you're not.
You're just
no,
putting
you're not.
another Band-Aid on it.
You're just
In order to
Absolutely.
heal, you have to feel the fucking pain, like the true pain, like the
Yeah.
traumatizing, soul crushing pain in your heart that just like stops you in your tracks.
Yes.
And then when you can look back on those situations and realize that they don't have that same effect on you anymore, because so many times we relive those experiences and we don't realize we're like re-traumatizing ourselves because we actually re-feel all of those emotions. And so when you start to feel them and go through them and actually sit with them, you begin to release. And then that's how you're able to let it go so that you can move forward. And then you're not triggered when somebody else does the same shit to you.
So
Oh,
I,
what about
I
this? Because this is my thing. I went through all that, the healing, the pain, and now when I'm talking about it again, I feel nothing. I don't. I'm not getting angry all over again because it's like, well, I'm glad. I'm actually glad you cheated on me because now I'm living a better life and I'm happier now.
That's healing. Yeah,
good.
absolutely. Absolutely. Because you did,
So
Okay.
you
so
sat with it.
I have PTSD still for my kid's dad, and I ain't been with him for like 15 years. Well, I guess that's just trauma.
I mean, for me, again, the pain and everything crushed me, but in reliving that and taking, I've released so much. It's amazing. And I just finally like bore my soul right to the universe, and I said, take all of this.
Yes.
Take all of this and leave me the lesson. And
Yes.
so many more things have become so much more clear to me. Like, it's just amazing. And like you said, Kim, like, now I can talk about these things and it doesn't like it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like I lived through this. Yes, I did this. And it doesn't trigger the emotion in me, which primarily me, because I think I've always just been a little bit of an angry person my whole life. Maybe it's because I'm vertically challenged, so maybe
You're
people
short
think
and
I'm a
angry.
Chihuahua when I'm a Labrador. But like before I let all of this go and before I released it, like these type of things would just incite rage within me, and I don't feel that anymore.
Right.
Makes
I
sense.
know. Well, yeah, going through all that, and I was still, and this was last year, and I was still continuing dating then, and I probably shouldn't have. But what I didn't do was project that onto the new person I was dating because for me, anybody I date has a clean slate. I'm not bringing in my BS from, oh, well, my ex cheated on me, so you're going to do it too. I'm not accusatory. I'm not thinking I just, you have to go in with a clean slate. Everybody deserves that, whether they turn out to be a piece of shit or not, you know.
I would agree with that. A big thing with me, and this is something I'm still currently trying to figure out, and once I can pinpoint it a little better, I'm probably going to have to work on it. Like me, I'd been, while I was still doing the whole dating thing and while I was still dealing with the darkest days of my fucking life, so I probably shouldn't have been dating at all to begin with. But anyways, I was, like, a stupid person. But, it was all like I was just not picking the right people. And I was being used. And as I realized that, and as I kind of stepped out of, like, the whole scene, and just kind of did my own thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I had friends with benefits, but that's the closest I would come. And I'm still kind of afraid to touch it. But what I'm getting at is, I truly think, and again, I'm still working through this to get more clarity on it, but I truly think that part of too why I'm not even dating or like doing any of that right now is because
Yeah.
I think I did find my person during the darkest days of my life. And
Yeah.
because of that, like I think I was like waiting for that to kind of turn around. And one of the things that I did make peace with though is that if I am correct in this, I just have to believe that if that was meant for me, if it truly was, then come back.
Right.
Yes.
But again, I still have to search for a little more clarity on that and kind of pinpoint that. But that's my suspicion right now.
Well, that's good that you're taking those steps. Everybody heals in their own way. And you know, when I was doing mine, I had a lot of BS friends, and I'm going to say it that way because they were fake ass people, were telling me how to heal. I'm sorry, you cannot tell me how to heal. You cannot tell me how to feel.
Yeah, and I'll agree with that.
You can't tell me how to grieve.
Everybody's different.
Everybody is different.
Everybody has their own. Yeah.
Me working through my healing process last year, the way I did it worked for me. That ain't going to work for everybody. I know that.
Oh, I would agree with you. I think the way that I went about it may not work for everybody either, but it's what I needed because
yeah, and
so much
you
stuff
find
just,
your own way.
I was running from so fucking much, you know, and people tried to tell me, you know, their thoughts on it and what I should do, and
yeah,
I actually owe a lot of my deeper understanding and my journey to Mandy and what she's taught us so far.
Thank you.
I learned real quick who my real friends were last year during that. The ones that were telling me what to do and the ones that weren't. The ones that weren't were my true friends.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like I've been in that situation before, Kim, years and years
I'm sure
ago.
you have. I mean, it's like a common thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like a culture thing now too, the whole hookup culture. But I think a lot of it was brought on by so many of us just having so much shit gone wrong, so much trauma, not even stuff directly pertaining to relationships, but we carry that into every aspect of our life. Like somewhere it unraveled and we ended up here somehow, you know?
Right.
Right. I'm spraying sage mist.
That's what I just asked. Can you guys not hear me again?
No, it's sage and mint mist. I love it.
Where'd you get that?
Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
And their aromatherapy. I haven't seen it lately. It might be discontinued.
I'll have to look.
Of course they are, because it's something now I'm interested in purchasing. So
right.
why
exactly.
would they be continuing it?
Always discontinue the good stuff.
I'm going to start buying in stock of stuff I love because in fear they're going to get rid of it.
I did that with one. Oh, crap, I forget which one it was from them. Was it Pretty Mad or something like that? I bought a bunch of those. What it was
I don't
called.
think I know that one.
I'm trying to see if I don't think I have a bottle sitting over there.
One of my favorites that they discontinued, I found a dupe for it, and I now make candles in that scent.
Ooh.
Oh, you'll have to share that, Mandy.
It's my tranquility candle. I love it.
Oh, nice. I feel more relaxed. I keep breathing it in. So relaxed. Well, here's what we're not tolerating anymore: inconsistency, half-effort dates, breadcrumbing, jealousy dressed up as love, men who swear they are different but act just like the last four guys. And I hate when a man says he's not like every other man. Okay, that's a freaking red flag right there. Swear to
Yep.
God,
Once I
that
get
is a
told
red
that, I'm
flag.
like,
Oh yeah,
yep.
yeah, for
As
sure.
soon as
Once
they
they
Why would
say
say
it.
that, I'm like,
why would
nope,
you need
you
to
are
say that?
somebody I want nothing to
Yep,
do with.
yep,
Yeah.
Right off the gate, I know I want nothing to do with you.
yep.
Right
I
there
don't
by
know if
Yep.
I've
that
ever
line.
heard anybody say that before.
Oh, I get it
Huh?
all the time, and I'm like, nope.
I
Oh,
don't think I've
I don't
ever
hear
heard
it all
anybody.
the time, but I hear it enough to why I know that's a red flag on the play, baby.
They try to tell me, so like typically they'll ask me, to meet them or whatever, and I politely decline, you know. And I've had a few now say, well, I'm not like everybody else, and immediately I know you may actually be worse because you felt the need to say that.
Right.
So if I wasn't meeting you before, which I'm not, I for sure am the fuck not meeting you ever.
Yeah. I'm just,
I mean,
I'm not repeating myself. Like, I'm not lowering my standards anymore. I'm not negotiating my worth. We said what we
You shouldn't
said.
have to. Yeah.
Hell
No, because
no.
I've said it
No.
I mean,
before.
honestly,
Yeah.
If somebody's interested, they're going to put the effort forth, and you're not going to have to ask, and you're not going to have to tell them what you want. They're just going to genuinely do it and pursue you
Yeah.
in the way that they're supposed to.
Yeah.
well, and in the spirit of the whole negotiating your worth thing, for somebody that is legitimately interested in you as a person, not the picture you put up, you won't have to negotiate anything. They will see your worth. They might even see more worth in you than you see in yourself.
Yeah.
And that's just cold, hard fucking facts. That's real.
Yeah. And with me, there's also a little, there's a wiggle room for small boundaries of mine. Like, yes, I'll drive an hour to you because you're paying for the date, but I'll stand firm on the other ones. Like, before a certain amount of time, I don't, like, I'm not going to have sex with you just because you bought me steak.
Mm-mm. Nope.
No.
It's like several dates down the line. If we connect, if our vibe is right, if we decide we're going to pursue this into a relationship,
I
it
feel
needs
like,
to.
too,
But I'm definitely not doing the friends with benefits thing.
I feel like, too, I mean, addition to the other fucking shit that I have surrounding my just complete decline of all dates or meetups or whatever the fuck they call them, I feel like part of me, too, is, several episodes ago I talk about, my side hustle, whatever. Like, I know how this works, right? And I know that what most expectations are.
Right.
And I will not
Yeah.
bow to them. And I'm not saying that's the only reason why I don't date or I don't meet up, because I know there's a lot fucking more attached to that, but that is one of the things. It's like, no, because if I meet up with you and you buy me a drink or you buy me dinner, you're going to think you are then entitled to me and my
And
body.
no, you're not.
And
Absolutely not.
I'm not even dealing with that situation. I am not explaining anything about that situation. I'm just staying the fuck out of the situation.
I think though that there are people that will do those things for you without that expectation. And I say that because I hadn't met one that literally just a couple weeks after we started seeing each other, my truck was in the shop and needed to be repaired. And I was getting the runaround from the dealership. He called them for me and he paid for the service.
Oh,
Aww.
that's sweet.
And it was
Oh.
not cheap. And I didn't feel like there was any expectation from that. So
That's good. Yeah. That's very rare these days.
Yeah, when I
But that is
got into
so
mine
sweet when that happens, Mandy.
Hmm.
14 years ago, I didn't feel that way, and that's why we worked out.
Yeah. I just recently asked somebody to check my battery cable because, like, I went to start the car and it wouldn't even do anything. I'm like, what the hell? So I popped the hood and wiggled the thing and it came on. I'm like, okay, so I need him to tighten it, right? So I'm like, hey, would you mind looking at it? And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, we need a part for this. So we drove up and got it and he fixed it right there at the parking lot. And he goes around the back of my car and he goes, oh, do you want me to replace your brake light too? And I just went, yes, please. I felt
That
like a
is
That's
so
helpless
great.
sweet.
child. And it was like, what else could go wrong? But it was sweet. And he did not, no, I didn't feel no pressure, none of that. Oh, what's he going to want for this kind of thing? It was just straight up friendship. And he put my faith back in men, or in the fact that there are still good men out there.
I do believe that there are. I truly do. I know, like I said, I talk a lot of shit because that's just what I am. I'm a fucking shit talker. But I back it up. Anyways, but I have no doubt in my mind there are very good men out there. I unfortunately just don't think I've found them. And I am blessed to have two amazing sons. So it's like when I get in those situations, the first men that I call are my sons. Like, I don't know, it's weird, I guess.
Yes. And that's usually who I call as my son. But he's like been busy working,
Yeah.
so I was like, hey, can you do me a favor?
No other men come to mind. It's one of my sons. Depending on the situation, it's one or the other. And then if I can't get a hold of them, another circumstance that I was blessed with is their father is a fucking angel. So if they can't help me, I call him. Like, so it's like the need for like a male partner help with that.
Oh, I heard it
Doesn't
too.
even cross my mind.
So it's time for our favorite part, the petty corner. I said what I said. I have a few rapid fire lines for y'all before we get over to Mandy. Clip it, quote it, print it. I don't give a fuck. I don't double back. I double down. If it triggered you, ask yourself why. That's the tweet. Stay mad. I stay booked.
Those were perfect. So the holidays bring out every emotional trigger people tried to outrun all year. And half of what y'all think is just holiday chaos is actually a sign you've been ignoring your nervous system for months or even years. People come to me saying, I don't know why this man or woman is stressing me out. But it's because your body remembers every disappointment from the last 5 years or more, and he's just activating it. Your energy is screaming for help. The holidays bring up old wounds, old patterns, old relationships.
Welcome back, Mandy.
I'm going to blame it on the meds. Old relationships we should have deleted a long time ago. People walk around confused and don't understand why they're triggered. Meanwhile, their energy is carrying stuff around from 2017, 2 exes ago, and a childhood wound still running the show. Your energy is screaming for help, and that's where I come in. When your energy is blocked, you attract inconsistent partners, situationships that drain you, people that don't match your energy or effort, and chaos disguised as connections. These repressed emotions can also manifest as health issues and money blocks. But when your energy is clear, you stop entertaining the seasonal visitors and you start attracting people and situations that actually match your vibe and the people who will stay long after the holidays. So if you're listening to this, like, damn, I really want peace, clarity, and no more clown season connections, we should talk. My healing path is all about clearing the emotional junk that keeps you repeating the same cycles. You can go to healingwithmandy.com to book a free consultation or a session with me, and let's pull out those blockages, calm your nervous system, and get you back into your power. It's really much easier than people realize.
Imagine.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It works. Definitely hit our girl up.
For sure. Her
Yeah,
guidance has
Mandy,
done
did you ever,
wonders.
did you do that yet?
No, because I've
Okay.
been dying. So
That's
I
what
was
I
gonna
figured.
I
That's
was
fine.
gonna
I'll let
send
you.
you a message. I can
That's
do
fine.
it tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be alive again because
Okay.
I feel so much better right now.
Okay, perfect.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. You guys have no idea. Like this, and I'm still like only at 5%.
Right, right.
You'll get there.
But
Just don't
it was
overexert
it was
yourself.
that's the thing. That's the thing that I need to remember not to do. So, but I
Right.
am feeling better.
Well, and it's hard
I
for
was,
women not to do that.
yeah.
Independent women, like it's
Yes.
yeah. I I have learned so much about myself in these past few weeks because it just progressively got worse. I rarely go to doctors. And
Right.
for me
Neither
to
do
have
I.
gone to the doctor as many times as I did,
That's
something has
probably
to be
more than you've
serious.
been in your whole life.
Yeah, something has to be seriously wrong.
Yes,
I
I'm the
went to
same
doctors
way.
to have my babies. That was pretty much
Yep.
it.
Girl, that's
Yeah.
the same. Nope. Totally don't
Same.
go to the doctor.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
do
more
I
holistic.
Yep.
yeah. So I couldn't, I just couldn't get it. I could not break that pain level. Oh, it literally took over
Right.
everything that I was doing.
And I gotta be
I
Mm.
scared
dying.
my children, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially
I'm
mom.
so glad
Mom
you're
never goes
better.
to the doctor. Yeah, yeah. I'm the same way. My kids would probably think the same thing. Like, I don't think I was gonna say. I think I've
Well,
maybe
baby boy
5
saw
times.
me just, yeah, baby boy saw me like, and
Tears
I knew
probably.
he was scared when he texted me. He's like, I love you,
Oh,
Mom.
oh.
Oh,
I was like,
Bless
I'm
his
okay,
heart.
son, I'm okay.
Oh.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
All right, friends. We're in our 4 episode secret word stretch for the gift card, and today's word is holiday. Make sure you get all 4 words, and that gift card could be yours. And before we go, we're still looking for hosts and still looking for guests. As far as the guest, if you're a small business creator or just someone with something cool to promote, be sure to hit us up. We'd love to give you a spot here on the show. You can also send an email to us at 6, and that's the number 6, degreesofsass@gmail.com, or just shoot one of your hosts on any of our social media pages. We appreciate you staying here with us as we're still learning and growing in this podcast world. So we just want to say thank you for being a part of the journey with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. We love you all.
Absolutely.